Hi there, this is Shravan Mukka and I'm a business transformation consultant by profession and an entrepreneur from heart. In my previous videos, I was referring about the 12 core areas which, if handled properly, has the potentiality to transform any business or a startup to 100% successful mode. Please note that I'm talking about transformation, a total makeover of a business or startup addressing any difficulty they might possibly face. I can assure that you name any problem or challenge in a business operation, I have covered the solution in one of my 12 areas. I call the entire process as 12-step business transformation process. I covered the 7th step, which I call as unit level analysis in my previous video, and I hope you enjoyed the same. Every single area is very crucial, as understanding each area will take you closer to your dream destination of empowering yourself with end-to-end business knowledge. This is my 8th video on business transformation, and here I'm covering the 8th step, which I call pilot launch. Pilot launch is an initial small-scale implementation intended to prove the feasibility of a business idea. In simple words, it can be called as initial rollout. This is the stage where actually the much awaited product or service is tested in the market. Even though we are confident and we have understood the product end to end, still the project execution should be in a small scale implementation so that whatever we have analyzed on paper will be actually tested in the market. Now, let's observe the link between pilot launch and business transformation. We know the primary objective of business transformation is to learn how to analyze and find the pain points any business or a startup or a company is facing and recommend the best possible ways in most simpler ways. Pilot launch helps in understanding the viability of a business idea. The more clarity on pilot launch, the better will be the output. So, business transformation works better when the pilot launch is properly executed. It helps in understanding all the challenges during the journey and how those challenges could be addressed while actual launch is made. I hope you are now a little clear with the link between pilot launch and the business transformation. Now, imagine you are a consultant or a job seeker or someone who is looking for career growth. If you are able to find simple ways which exponentially improves your skills and helps you to be a part of overall success journey of the company, what will you do? What if you have a deep knowledge on pilot launch with end-to-end clarity? Does it improve your profile value or not? If you have a detailed understanding and knowledge on pilot launch, and if your potential client or employer know that you have this additional qualification, can they afford to ignore you? You have to observe 2 points here. On one side, I'm talking about business transformation core points, and on the other side, I'm talking about developing the same skills for your profile. Business transformation does not happen by itself. Someone has to initiate that process. I'm trying to cover about improving your skills on one hand through business transformation core topics, and on the other hand, showing ways how to showcase your strengths and knowledge to your target employer or client. If you improve your pilot launch skills and then project your profile, do you think you have to go behind the companies or they have to come all the way in search of you? Think in those lines. And here are further potential questions related to this particular topic. Knowing these answers will give immense confidence in addressing majority of the business challenges related to pilot launch. And the questions are something like, what could be the detailed pilot launch steps? What could be the task list in pilot launch? How to launch and track pilot launch? How to design recommendations post pilot launch? And the list goes on. To conclude, again, you have to take action. Tony Robbins says, knowing is not enough. You must take action to get the maximum benefit of your learning. So act now. I would recommend your first action is to get 100% clarity on the questions I asked. Understand the power of questions. The more questions you ask yourself, the more chances are that you are going towards understanding in depth. Let's focus on the questions only as of now and start getting the best understanding surrounding the topic. I would like to give an example here. The example question is something like, please explain about human body. It's the sample question. We all know what a human body is. Now, just for a change, if the same question was framed, why do you think a human body is important, and list down the potentially important things which your body is capable of? Did you observe the difference? The point is same, but the way of asking is different. When we try to focus on questions, your total perception towards the topic changes. That is the power of questions. Now, apply the same logic here. Don't try to jump into answers right away regarding pilot launch. All I request you to understand the topic at a high level and list the questions you might get after going through the video. Stay connected with the total business transformation concept, and I will come up with a grand solution by the end of 12 videos, which gives the best possible solutions for all the questions we collectively raised on the topic of pilot launch, which is linked with your career progression. Try to understand that this is the 8th video out of 12, and stay tuned for my next video on sales strategy. Thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. All the best, and I see you in my next video.